Talking about speeding this morning, and what is your threshold? Is it 5 miles per hour over, 10 miles per hour over?
Well, the experts say the driving public is rewriting the definition of acceptable when it comes to speed. And new this morning, John Shumway is here with a group that is concerned and a recommended solution. And I think occasionally, perhaps, John, all of us find ourselves speeding a little bit.
You think? You know, coming out of the pandemic, I think people just wanted to get out and go.
Exactly.
And the thing is, they're getting out and going faster than ever before. And the group is the Governor's Highway Safety Association. Their executive director, Jonathan Atkins, tells me that they're concerned because they believe the police departments are backing off on speed enforcement to use those funds elsewhere in policing.
But we're seeing traffic deaths go up, and they're higher levels than they have been in 15 years.
Atkins says we've come out of the pandemic with a need to speed.
Hearing from our members across the country that law enforcement are less likely to make traffic stops for a host of reasons, but a big factor is equity concerns and the legitimate issues that are plaguing law enforcement around race and equity across the country.
He also believes departments are reprioritizing patrol duties and de-emphasizing traffic enforcement.
If somebody has a crash, we want them to still get home.
So Atkins says his organization is advocating more automatic enforcement cameras on all types of roads because he says when drivers know the cameras have been installed.
So what do? They slow down. And then what do we see? Less crashes, less injuries. Enforcement works.
And he says it eliminates one of the major issues.
Cameras are great to give people tickets because they don't see race, they don't see gender, and they work.
Now, I reached out to the National Office of the Fraternal Order of Police, explained what the GHSA is saying, and they responded with a no comment.
No comment.
No comment.
Okay, we know that getting these cameras in construction zones was a little tricky and difficult.
Right.
Are you hearing anything about this?
Senator Jay Costa told me that there is not currently any legislation proposed to have speed cameras anywhere in Pennsylvania. And when I talked to the GHSA about this, they said the reason is speeding needs a MAD. Look at the reforms that happened with drunk driving laws when MAD got involved and it got very personal about their experiences. There is a grassroots group that is growing across the country about people who've been impacted by speed. Once they start speaking up, and they get the ear of the legislatures, this could change.
Then you'd feel the pressure and maybe
Right.
something would happen. But it makes sense. If people know there are cameras there, they're going to slow down.
They are going to slow down.
Yeah, and then as soon as they're past the cameras, they speed up again.
Back up.
That's probably true too.
All right.
But it does help.
John, thank you so much.
Sure.
Good conversation about this morning.
Yes.